giving actual meals to poor and homeless satyrs, not just table scraps. And when I heal people, I don't look suspicious or fearful anymore. It's probably all thanks to Lysara. Not long ago, Inara rooted out a horde of darklings who were laying waste to the countryside. I found a young girl among the wreckage. Her name was Lysara. She was hiding in the corner of a collapsed house, trembling like a leaf, mouthing silent prayers to AYOSE. When she looked up at me, her big, bright eyes were completely bloodshot. She'd sustained a serious eye injury. It took all of my strength, but I managed to restore her sight. But when she finally saw me, she screamed and ran. I didn't even have the chance to explain. As usual, Inara told me I was just making trouble for myself. After all, humans, just like every other race, have had a deep-seated prejudice against us for 1,000 years. It didn't feel all that tragic to me. Our fates are like the stars in the sky. Though they may intersect, we can only keep to our own path. However much we may regret it, we cannot stop for a moment on our journey. But if we can bring light to others, just for a moment, it's worth it. But the story doesn't end there. A few days later, Lysara found me and Inara and apologized to us. After she had calmed down, she thought about how all the stories she heard about satyrs didn't match up to her experience. She couldn't help but see the injustice we faced, especially after I'd healed her eyes. After she'd said sorry, she swore she'd help to change people's views of satyrs. That's right. I'll always be grateful for her bravery. It's much easier to accept an established view than to challenge people's beliefs. But she managed to change the attitudes of everyone around her. It gives me hope. The Foremother guides us on our path. But knowing that the world can change for the better is what gives our journey meaning. I know that purifying the bloodline is our goal. Not just for me, but for all satyrs. But what good does it do to achieve our goal without a better world to live in when we're done?
My lord, your conversation with a hero just gained you trust. Heroes' dialogues, stories, emojis, and voice lines will be unlocked as their trust level increases. It is a common custom in Tamaris to give sweet to as a gift. Heroes will no doubt be grateful for such a thoughtful gesture.
I am sorry to trouble you, Your Grace. Have you seen Inara? I know I should not doubt your motivations, but this time I cannot escape a sense of foreboding. Our journey to purify the bloodline is a long and painful one, particularly for Inara. She has said as much many times over. Perhaps she has finally chosen to depart from me without saying a word. Quite the opposite. I sympathize greatly. I have seen the same frustrations and doubts in the eyes of my people countless times. They ask me if our bloodline can truly be purified, if doing so would overturn all that we know. Some even ask if our blood is truly as sullied as they say. The spirit is never more fragile than in the face of that which it cannot see. The tiniest doubts can collapse even the most steadfast of beliefs. I am a spirit maiden. I cannot waver. I do not dare to. In the flickering of the sacrificial flame, I died and was reborn. The moment Yule spoke my name, the torch of hope was passed on to me. I have walked the dream domain of the Foremother. I have heard her song. I have seen the mists part before me, and looked upon the fate of my people. A spirit maiden heeds the will of the divine. This is my calling. Is that so? I need neither comfort nor encouragement. I have simply accepted my fate. I do as I should and nothing more. Just as those who came before me endured abuse, slander, exile, and death in silence. Compliance is the sin that lingers within our very marrow. Perhaps it too is part of what stains our bloodline. My dream told me that only the sound of flying daggers could part the mist. She is the only one who could truly be called fearless. Inara. The world is absurd to her. She sees so little meaning in it. But unlike our people, all that contradicts her beliefs, she meets with fury. And perhaps it is her desire for vengeance that lights her path ahead. If Kinara is lost upon the path, it is my duty to follow her and face the danger before us. Thank you, Your Grace. This talk has been most enlightening. Yes, long and winding is the road. The sound of flying daggers must guide me. You need not pray for me. The Foremother has ordained it. It's a quiet, cozy place by the edge of the Lacrima River. It's welcomed adventurers making their way southeast through the Whisperwood for many a year. It's run by an old friend of mine, Tori. I say friend, but he's more like family at this point. He's a free goblin, an honest sort, a devoted atheist. and an old acquaintance of my mentor, Yule. That's right. I learned about the tavern from Yule's writing. I wanted to find out more about the places she spent her time. Thorin was exactly as she described him, rude and rash. But after a few days, he began to warm to me. The tavern is rather remote. It doesn't get many visitors. So he had plenty of time to tell me stories about my mentor. We became friends, and we've exchanged letters ever since. He complains to me about rude customers, and I tell him about the hardships of the road. I haven't heard from him in a long time. I am. Thorin doesn't have a family, or even friends to my knowledge. I might well be the only person he ever talks to. He tells me everything that happens in his life, down to the tiniest detail. I haven't seen him in so long, but his letters make me feel as if I'm right there beside him. This is the longest time he's ever gone without writing. It feels like something's missing from my day. Any relationship needs one to speak and to listen. Much like faith, we convey our innermost hopes to the Foremother, and she responds in kind through revelations. Speaking and listening in turn. Your Grace, if your forces ever pass by the Lacrima River, I hope you'll permit them to stop a while and hear the stories of an old goblin over a round of drinks.